vehicles. The incentives kind of go down as you have a larger fleet. But it just really depends on your situation and what types of trucks you're looking at.
The AQMD's Aaron Katzenstein says companies that move goods are the largest contributor to emissions in the region. The AQMD held a showcase of different clean energy vehicles yesterday. In Diamond Bar, Blake Trolley, KFI News.
2 people have died in a small plane crash near the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. The Federal Aviation Administration said a single-engine Vans aircraft went down yesterday afternoon. The National Park Service said fog had completely obscured the area. The crash site is closed for investigation. And fewer women in their 20s and early 30s have been having babies.
Birth rates for that age group have dropped more than in the last 3 decades. On the flip side, a new report from the U.S. Census Bureau released ahead of Mother's Day shows birth rates have jumped for women in their late 30s and early 40s. Experts say women have decided to put off having babies to focus on their education and careers, so when they do have children, they can better support them. Analysts say the dropping birth rates among younger women is a sign U.S. population growth could continue to slow down since the ability to have children tends to decrease with age. Amy King, KFI News.
And a 6th grader in Orange County has gifted his mom with poetry and something shiny for Mother's Day. The 12-year-old says he wrote a poem on why his mom deserved a diamond on Mother's Day. His words won a local jewelry store's contest Friday that gifts a diamond to one lucky mom. That contest has been a tradition for 30 years. Now taking a look at KFI traffic, all lanes have been reopened on the 405 in Fountain Valley.
That's right, it's going northbound right between Warner Avenue and Magnolia Street. Now that was all a part of them working in that area. So now things are back to normal speeds and you guys are able to go through. Also on the 405 a little further between South Coast Drive and Fairview Road. Those roadways are open as well. And then on the 710 in the beautiful city of Long Beach going northbound from Long Beach Boulevard to the 91, the 2 right lanes are being reopened as we speak right now. So just hang on in there if you see people on and off the brakes. It should be reopened in just about 5 minutes here. KFI in the Sky helps you either faster. I'm Ellie Aker.
Paid for by Bank on Yourself. Have you been putting your retirement savings in a 401k, IRA, or investment account? Then I have one word of advice. Stop. You've seen what's happening in the market. This is clearly no time to gamble. Can you really afford to lose any more of your retirement savings? Hey, here's the good news. You don't have to lose another penny because there's a better, safer way to save for retirement. And you can learn all about it in a free report. This is the report Wall Street desperately hopes you'll never see. Why? Because this method continues to grow your money, even when the market tumbles, just as it's done for more than 160 years. And it gives you tax-free and penalty-free access to your savings. These are treacherous times, and now, more than ever, you can't afford to take one wrong step. So get the information you need today to guarantee your retirement security. Hurry, to get this free report, go to SaveYourRetirementNow.com right now. That's SaveYourRetirementNow.com. SaveYourRetirementNow.com.
Southland weather from KFI, low clouds and fog and then sunny by the afternoon, low to mid-60s at the beaches, low to upper 70s in Metro LA and OC, mid-70s to low 80s in the inland valleys, and upper 70s to mid-80s in the Inland Empire. There's a wind advisory for the Santa Clarita Valley starting this afternoon. It's going to last throughout the weekend. Right now it's 62 degrees in Irvine, 61 in Fountain Valley, 60 in Culver City, and 61 in Inglewood. We lead local, live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. I'm Brian Barumek.
640, live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. You're listening to Home. I'm Dean Sharp, the House Whisperer, custom home builder, custom home designer, here with you live like I am every weekend. Saturdays from 6 to 8, Sunday mornings from 9 to 11. Welcome to the second hour of our fine program. What are we all about? I'm just here to help, that's all. Doing our best. Here to be an advocate for you as you wrestle with construction issues on your home. A mentor when it comes to design. Because when it comes to transforming your home, truly, design matters most. And you know what? A friend helping you build yourself a more beautiful home. I hope a more beautiful life. And to do it more affordably and more artfully than you ever imagined. We are doing an all-calls weekend. That means you are deciding what the show is about. You can give me a call. Let's talk about your home. Design issue, construction issue, DIY issue. It don't matter. Anything you want to talk about. The number to reach me, 833-2-ASK-DEAN. 833, the number 2, Ask Dean. Let's go back to the phones. Let's talk to Cheryl. Cheryl, welcome home.
Hi. Good morning, and I have a quick question about design in kitchens. In the process of designing a kitchen, we found a Blue Star stove appliances. We liked the color. We also liked the thermidor, but it didn't come in the color that we liked. Our concern was, in talking to an appliance repairman, is that these upscale, more expensive, rare appliance companies are hard to get service or parts. So would you forego the color that we like in order to, because of worry about service, or would you just go ahead and design with what you like?
Well, that is a really, really good question. A lot of people dip their toe into kind of the high-end appliance world, right? Only to find out that there's a price for it, to pay for it, that you pay a price a little bit later down the road. It's hard, Cheryl, to give you a definitive piece of advice here, but I will tell you this. When you go with a high-end appliance manufacturer, number one, you are buying quality. Blue Star is a great line. They make really good appliances. It is a high-performance kind of machine there. Let me equate it to kind of like buying a car. You can buy a Toyota or a Ford or, a Nissan, or you can buy a Jaguar or BMW or a Mercedes. And I think we all know what the differences between those cars are, typically speaking, right?
I did notice that going online, people had said that they liked the looks of the Blue Star, but they weren't really made for home use as much. I mean, it had a lot of power, but one comment was when she tried to melt chocolate, it always burned because she couldn't get the heat low enough. I don't know if that's a concern or not.
Well, I can't speak to an individual model, but I will tell you this. You need to find instead of kind of, sort of chasing after, bigger is always better, which isn't always the case. You need to find an appliance that is truly going to meet your cooking needs, match your cooking needs. Now, I cook a lot. I cook an awful lot. Tina actually believes that I am a good cook. I don't know that that's true. But I do enjoy cooking. I never told anybody, hey, I'm a good cook. I just tell people I enjoy cooking. And you've become the subject of my experiments. So here's the thing. I personally have no need for any such large, range appliance. And I cook for a lot of people a lot. I actually have an induction cooktop for my house, which emulates all the power of the more powerful gas units, but also goes down so sensitive that it can melt chocolate without even using a double boiler on it. I mean, it has a huge range, and it's just a mid-range induction cooktop. It's a GE, in fact. Is it? It's a GE, right, babe? I think it's a GE. Anyway, so first of all,
there's a real concern about service and parts too.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that I was getting to. That was with my automotive analogy. If you buy a more expensive luxury appliance brand, then yes, it's going to cost more. Now, let me answer this really clearly. Will you be able to get service and parts for it? Yes, of course you will, because you're buying a reputable appliance brand. It's like asking me, would I be able to get service and parts for my BMW or my Mercedes-Benz? Yes, you will. Yes, of course you will, all right? But if you've ever talked to a BMW owner, they will tell you, dropping the car off for a quick, once-over and a little change here and there, it is substantially more expensive to do service on that kind of car than on, your average, kind of mid-range, mid-priced car. So the question, and at the end of the day, does your Toyota Camry and your Ford, I don't want to get sued by a car company saying that I'm bad-mouthing their cars, but, will that car get you from point A to point B the same as the Mercedes and the BMW? That's what you have to decide you need or want for your life. But yes, with the luxury brand appliances come luxury level prices for maintenance. You will be able to fix it. You will, my love. You will be able to get parts. This is not these aren't fly-by-night brands, but you're going to be looking at more expensive repairs for it if it ever needs to get repaired. So just match. Now I understand color. They may have exactly the color that you're looking for. You got to take into that into consideration as well. But at the end of the day, match the appliance to your real needs, and I think you'll be happiest.
Thanks so much for your help.
You're very welcome, Cheryl, and good luck with that. I know that can be a tricky situation. We design custom homes. I'm just going to take a minute here to re-pitch this idea to all of you. Tina and I, we are custom home designers. That's really the only limitation of our design firm is that the word has custom in front of it when it comes to a home. A lot of people assume that means that we are luxury home designers. And in certain circumstances, we are. We've always been luxury home designers. But I've said this before, and I'll say it again. A custom home may or may not be a luxury home. I emphasize custom because I am happy to design a little wooden shack out on the prairie for you. As happy as I am, sometimes happier, than designing a 15,000 square foot mansion, up the hill and behind the gates, as it were. We've done them both. We do them both. For me, custom is the operative word there. And that is why we take so much time to kind of get under the skin of our clients, get in their heads, understand, question for their own sake what it is that they're really looking for out of a house, out of a kitchen, even out of an appliance. So here's the thing that I'm encouraging you with in this little soapbox moment. Just know yourself, know what you really want, and know what you really need. Don't be led astray by keeping up with the Joneses. A custom tailored piece of clothing, it can be made out of sackcloth, it can be made out of burlap, it could be made out of the finest silk. Luxury and custom may go hand in hand, they may not. But between the two, custom is what's important. A hand-in-glove fit for your life. And if your life hand-in-glove fits with a lower-level appliance, by all means, do not waste money on something showy or whatever just for the sake of somebody telling you, well, you really should have this if you want the ultimate kitchen. I have been to third world countries and received some of the greatest meals of my life prepared in kitchens with an open fire and a simple table because the cook knows what they're doing. So meet your appliances and your home to your needs. If that means a 1,000 square foot house, a 500 square foot house, or a 50,000 square foot house, it doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is that it fits your life and your needs. So there you go. I hope that encourages you this morning. All right, more of your calls when we return. You're home with Dean Sharp, the House Whisperer. Brian Berumen has the news.
Well, Brew at the Zoo is back after 2 years off at the Living Desert Zoo and Gardens in Palm Desert. The event has local beer, wine, food, and music. The Taliban has ordered all women in the country to wear clothing in public that covers them from head to toe, reimposing rules that were in place before 2001. And California state energy officials say the state is looking at an electricity shortfall equivalent to the power for 1.3 million homes, and that blackouts are possible this summer. We're going to have a look at some trouble on the 60 next.
Is there a new kitchen in your future? Well, then you should definitely take the kitchen store up on their offer for listen to this, a totally free in-showroom consult with an expert kitchen designer. Free. Yeah. Expert kitchen designer, free. Because design matters most, and you can get all the help you can get when it comes to designing a new kitchen. That ain't no small ding out of the budget, is it? No. And you want to get everything just right. So you want to talk to Southern California's best kitchen design showroom, The Kitchen Store. They're right off the 405 in Culver City. They have state-of-the-art computer design, same as cash financing, no payments, no interest for a full year. Pricing that will meet or beat the big boxes, so start the new kitchen right. Set up a free consult with an expert kitchen designer today by dialing 310-KITCHEN. That's 310-KITCHEN, and check out The Kitchen Store on the web at 310kitchen.com.
Taking a look at KFI traffic, we've got a crash on the 60 in Riverside.
It's going eastbound right before Market Street. That accident is blocking that right-hand lane, and it's facing the wrong way. It looks like a car is on fire, and the fire department is currently on the scene, as well as CHP, and a tow truck is currently on its way. So it's a lot of congestion and commotion in that area in Riverside, so just beware of that. Now, something has cleared in the Riverside area, though, on the 215 going southbound right before Central Avenue. You were on and off the brakes from Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, but now things are going back to normal speed, so just be patient in that area. KFI in the Sky helps get you there faster. I'm Ellie Andrews.
This report is sponsored by Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel.
Win gas cards, a new Maserati, or up to $100,000 every Thursday in May. Only at SoCal's #1 casino, Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. Details at Yamava.com. Must be 21 or over to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
This report is sponsored by Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel.
Every 3 seconds, there's a new victim of identity theft. A criminal could be spending your money, applying for loans in your name, even selling your personal information on the dark web. Everyday activities like online shopping, banking, even data breaches may expose your information, making it dangerously easy to have your identity stolen. Unfortunately, watching your accounts or monitoring your credit, that may not be enough. But protecting your identity, that can be easy with LifeLock, a leader in identity theft protection. LifeLock monitors threats to your identity, and if an issue is detected, it sends you an alert. And if you're a victim of identity theft, a dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialist works to fix it. No one can prevent all ID theft or monitor every transaction at every business, but LifeLock by Norton makes it easy. Call 800-LifeLock, promo code HANDLE, or visit LifeLock.com, promo code HANDLE for 25% off. LifeLock.com, promo code HANDLE, 800-LifeLock.
Power outages have become a regular part of life here in California. They're disruptive, they're inconvenient, they can threaten your livelihood, they can threaten your safety. A loss of power to your home means spoiled food, no internet, disabled security systems, and more. A loss of power to your business means loss of revenue, loss of data. It's when you pray that autosave was on that spreadsheet that you were working on all day. Commercial businesses like hospitals, schools, data centers, they all know that backup power is invisible but essential, which is why they turn to Duffy Power, Southern California's most trusted generator installers and maintenance experts for over 55 years. And have no doubt, it's Duffy maintenance that ensures the generator kicks in when you need it. And now Duffy can protect your home from blackouts too for as little as $72 a month. Power outages are here to stay. But fortunately for you, so is Duffy Power. To protect your business or your home from the next power outage and all the ones after that, go to DuffyPower.com. That's DUTHIE Power.com.
Do you want out of your house
for whatever reason. Maybe you're moving or downsizing, there are financial issues, maybe you inherited it.
Selling a home usually means hours of painting and cleaning and staging. But what if you could sell your home for a fair price without any of that hassle? The buyer never had to walk through your home. You could sell it without an appraisal, no commissions, no fees.
What if you could get paid in cash and get it done fast, like in 10 days or less? This is exactly what directbuyers.com will do.
Directbuyers.com is a local family-owned business. They've been around since the mid-'80s. We've talked with the owners, Janet and Matt. Wonderful people. They care about their clients.
You don't want to go to a national call center. These are the people we trust. Do not sell your home until you talk to directbuyers.com. See what they can offer you. They will give you an honest, no obligation offer. They can even get you $15,000 cash advance before closing to help with your move.
They're not going to lowball you. Go to directbuyers.com. Directbuyers.com. 844-242-SELL. That's 844-242-SELL. Directbuyers.com.
When Natalie was diagnosed with cancer, she took control of her health. When Natalie wanted to help other people with cancer, she became a doctor. When Natalie wanted to make quality care affordable, she became a researcher. When Natalie's patients needed innovative treatments, she found them. Conquer Cancer supports researchers like Dr. Natalie McKenzie, so we can conquer every cancer for every patient, everywhere. Cancer research saves lives. Learn more at conquer.org. That's conquer.org.
Do you want out of your house for whatever reason? Maybe you're moving or downsizing, there are financial issues, maybe you inherited it.
Selling a home usually means hours of painting and cleaning and staging. But what if you could sell your home for a fair price without any of that hassle? The buyer never had to walk through your home. You could sell it without an appraisal, no commissions, no fees.
What if you could get paid in cash and get it done fast, like in 10 days or less? This is exactly what directbuyers.com will do.
Directbuyers.com is a local family-owned business. They've been around since the mid-'80s. We've talked with the owners, Janet and Matt. Wonderful people. They care about their clients.
You don't want to go to a national call center. These are the people we trust. Do not sell your home until you talk to directbuyers.com. See what they can offer you. They will give you an honest, no obligation offer. They can even get you $15,000 cash advance before closing to help with your move.
They're not going to lowball you. Go to directbuyers.com. Directbuyers.com. 844-242-SELL. That's 844-242-SELL. directbuyers.com.
Hey, it's Amy King. Warm weather is here, and hopefully you're outside enjoying it. Did you know you can take us with you? Just download the free iHeartRadio app to listen to KFI everywhere, along with thousands of playlists to fit any mood or anything you're doing. Love podcasts? We do too. And now you can talk back to some of your favorite podcasts with the new TalkBack mic. Here's how. Just tap the red TalkBack mic on the player screen while listening to send your voice message. Let your favorite podcast know what you think about this week's episode, and so much more. It's the TalkBack mic on the free iHeartRadio app. Discover music, radio, and podcasts you'll love.
McDonald's, their Szechuan sauce, they brought it back, but they didn't bring enough back because people love it so much.
It's going to be like the run on toilet paper 2 years ago.
See, I try not to mention toilet paper on the food show.
I went over the line.
Yeah. The Fork Report with Neil Saavedra this afternoon at 2 on KFI AM 640.
More stimulating talk.
Sharp, the House Whisperer at your service. I'm so glad you joined.